All right, let's bring in Tyler Orton with business in Vancouver. And Tyler, of course, all eyes really on the stock market this morning. After a really volatile week, we saw some huge losses yesterday.
Yeah, this is actually on track to be the largest weekly loss on the Dow Jones Industrial since October 2008. But I don't want to cause any sort of panic here. If you look at the fundamentals of both the U.S. economy as well as the Canadian economy, they're doing all right, even though we can expect a slowdown in the near term. What's really going on, and there are a number of factors in play here, is markets are reacting to the prospects of lower interest rates, which means that capital is going to be cheaper, or it's going to be less cheap to come by, which is having an impact on the markets here. But unfortunately, this is not having a good roll with the Canadian dollar. We actually saw it hit a 6-week low yesterday after oil prices dropped. And this morning's job report's not helping anything either. It showed that the country shed 88,000 jobs in January. Analysts were actually expecting the country to add 10,000 jobs, so this is very disappointing for Canada as well. But as I said, I think this is more of a short-term sort of outlook at this point. Long-term, Canadian economy will slow down a little bit this year, but overall it's still doing very, very well.
All right, and lots of reaction to minimum wage talk here in BC.
Yeah, this is going to be a very different kind of model than what we got in Ontario, which caused a lot of uproar with regards to them jumping over to the $15 an hour minimum wage just last month. But in British Columbia, they're actually going to do a bit of a slower rollout. It's going to have additional increases over the next 3 years. The first one's going to come at $12.65. That's starting June 1st. And then up through 2021, it'll finally hit $15.20. Surrey Board of Trade CEO Anita Huberman, she says this is happening too quickly, though. She'd rather see a 4-year implementation to give small businesses more time to adjust. She also wants future increases indexed to the Consumer Price Index. BC Chamber of Commerce, however, they say that the 4-year rollout, it's actually adequate. But front-loading these wage increases, it's going to cause some challenges for small businesses, and it's also calling for increases to be tied to the Consumer Price Index. Overall, a bit of a mixed response here in BC, better than what we got in Ontario, though.
That sounds good. Tyler Orton with business in Vancouver. Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you.